Right now, people are talking about Shopify and Amazon and building courses and social media marketing and all these different businesses that you can do. None of them are wrong, but what is right for you? Figure that out. Don't quit till you've mastered it. Don't quit till you've literally made either high six figures or high seven figures. What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. In this one, I want to talk about is 5 reasons that your online business is still not making money in today's 2020 economy. The number one thing what I want to talk about is the microwave mentality. And what I mean by that, we live in a world of consumption and people wanting things so fast that they don't give things the time that they want. And I'm going to tie this back to number 4 when I get to it. A lot of the times is people want results too quickly. You're watching YouTube videos, you're watching people telling you, oh, you can make $100,000 in 30 days, or you can do this in 7 days, and blah, 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 blah. And it's selling you a mentality that you know isn't true, okay? And number 1 and number 2 that I'm about to roll into are gonna go into each other. But if you think about a microwave mentality, what does a microwave do? Okay, you take something out of your fridge, you put it into a microwave, you hit a minute and a half, and you get it out, and now you can eat it. Exact same context in your business, okay? It doesn't matter what you're thinking or what you're wanting to do, it's not going to work in business. And that is the exact reason why your business is still not making money in 2020. Number 2 reason is comparing yourself to others. Right now, what we're doing is we're sitting on Instagram and scrolling, we're sitting on TikTok and scrolling, and every single time you see a new image or a new video or a new business idea, all of your sensories are going insane. Why? Because what are you doing? Is, oh, this guy's got that. Oh, this guy's driving a Lamborghini. Oh, this guy lives in a nice house and he's got a videographer and he's got a big team and blah, 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 blah. You're continually comparing yourself to others. That's causing 2 things. It's increasing depression and increasing anxiety. And what I mean by that, when you put yourself in a pit and you put somebody else on a pedestal, you're looking up at them versus looking at them that what they have in them, you have in you. Except you're living in a world of microwave mentality and wanting that result without looking at what this person has done to go through all of the craziness in their life to be able to build where they are. That is what you gotta do. Quit comparing yourself to others. The only person that you can compare yourself to is the last 100 versions of yourself. Go back and look at where you won. Go back and look at where you were epic. Go back and look at where you were actually so confident at those times and compare yourself today to then and build yourself based on that. There's no reason for you to put yourself in a pit and put somebody else on a pedestal, because everything that you're comparing to, you have inside of you, but you're not willing to go into work. Reason number 3, and you're not making any money in today's digital economy in your online business, is shiny object syndrome. Coming from someone that's literally here to share with you what I do, with you guys can see behind me, and with other companies like Direct Heroes and Digital Expert in the online world, there's so many different things that you can do in today's digital economy. Now, when it comes to it, you gotta understand one thing. You gotta pick something and play it out. Be committed to it, master it, become the best in the industry before you open new doors. If you guys remember and have heard my story, I built a very, very successful social media digital paid advertising agency, growrev.com, as you guys see behind me. This thing didn't happen overnight. Okay, I started this literally nearly 6.5, 7 years ago. And when I originally transitioned from where I went from the shiny object syndrome, and a lot of what I'm telling you is what I've gone through. So this is nothing new to me because I've been in your shoes and I've done it. I got into the online industry, I did some crazy things, and then I went into the affiliate world, and then I was like, oh, I could go make more money because I could sell people at high ticket and build an agency. And because I knew how to sell high tickets, I was like, once again, I'm bouncing around. And I had that as well. Okay, so right now people are talking about Shopify and Amazon and building courses and social media marketing and all these different businesses that you can do. None of them are wrong, but what is right for you? Figure that out. Don't quit till you've mastered it. Don't quit till you've literally made either high six figures or high seven figures before you even get into another opportunity. A lot of what we've done at GrowRev, we could have literally turned around and built a course around it ages ago and sold it to you and made a lot more money. But we were not to a point where we've become the masters in our industry. Today, we work with some of the biggest brands in the information age, in the event space, in the personal development space, you name it, we've hit the pinnacle in a lot of these niches because we wanted to come out and be the ones that have the most amount of expertise and most amount of value before we go into a space and say, hey, I'm going to teach you this. I have not gone there in 6 years, 7 years, but I'm going there now. And the reason why I did was because I've mastered it. That company that I built, growrev.com, is going to last a long, long time. going into what number 4 is about to be, because the first 3 go into each other, which is rolling into number 4. And number 4 is not playing the long game. Like I said at the beginning the number 1 where I talk about microwave mentality, a lot of you are being sold things that are an absolute friggin' delusion. Do not buy into the delusion of what some of these other marketers are hyping you to be. Think about who you're buying from, look into them, do some research. What have they built? Have they built an Amazon store that's done, $10,000 in sales and now telling you can build a 7-figure business? Well, they've only built a 7-figure business because they're selling courses in 7 figures. There's nothing wrong with it, but have they actually built a 7-figure Amazon store? Look at that. Doesn't matter what they've done. If you're buying a social media marketing agency course from someone, have they built a 7-figure marketing agency? Play the long game. Master the art of becoming an expert in whatever you choose. Don't think about what you can do tomorrow or 30 days from now or 90 days from now. Think about what you can do 12, 24, 48, 60. Keep going. Think long term, because that's what's gonna win. While I'm recording this video right now, we're in the midst of an economic downturn. We're in the midst of a health pandemic and things are going nuts out there. Playing the long game and what I did in my companies ages ago is what's gonna help us survive through this craziness that's going on in the world right now. If you do not play the long game, I promise you, you're not gonna survive 30 days. Forget about 365 days. The last thing that I wanna bring up to you right now is gonna be number 5, and that's work ethic and staying focused. What I mean by that is, a lot of you that have followed me on Instagram and messaged me on Instagram, I see some great results, but then I also see some craziness. And when I see the great results and the craziness on both ends of it, the results of people that come out and actually spend the time to learn and go and put the results in, and they come back to me and share those results with me, I can look at when they first messaged me to when I responded back to when they messaged me again, and there's a decent amount of time. And I know the work ethic that went into play. And then I have the same, on the opposite end, I have people that have the same thing. They'll message me, I'll give them an answer, and 30 days later they'll hit me again, expecting me to say, hey, you did something wrong, or hey, I left something out. It's the same piece of information to both parties. Which one are you? Stay focused, build an indestructible work ethic. Because if you do that, doesn't matter what happens outside, doesn't matter what happens inside, doesn't matter what happens up here, you will win. You will win so long, so far, that you will build a business that's not here for 5 to 10 years. It'll pay dividends for the legacy of your family. So these are the 5 reasons to why your business right now is not working in today's digital age, and you're not making any money in it. Now, if you like this video, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button and leave me a comment, because if you leave me a comment on what you actually got out of these videos, is the reason to why I want to be able to build more videos. I want to double down on a lot of these videos, because right now I'm locked in my house and I can't freaking go anywhere. You know exactly what I'm talking about if you're watching this video during this time. So that's what I want you to do. If this is the first time that you're following me or have seen any of my content, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. Because as soon as you do, you're gonna know when this content comes up, and I'm gonna go and share as much information as I can. You're gonna see a wide array of stuff. You're gonna see stuff where I'm going pretty hard at you with the camera. You're gonna be stuff where I just shot a video talking about the coronavirus. You're gonna be stuff like this, where I'm gonna break down specifically my stories of the stuff that I've gone through to be able to help you build a massive business in today's digital, new age economy. Till next time, I thank you for watching this video.